Hi you guys, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. My name is Melanie and I thought I would show you the progress I'm making in my closet. So for the items that I am not keeping in those bins, so where I store things vertically, I'll show you here in a minute. I am adding to these bags and to these hangers. I used to have plastic hangers. I swapped them out for all these metal ones. They take up less space and I think they're a little more durable. And I'm testing out this kind of door knocker or whatever you want to call it, you know, kind of thing that you would hang around a doorknob, but I'm hanging it on the top to separate the different sections. So, you know, I've got Christmas and then seasonal and breaking it out that way. If I like it and if this stays, I may laminate them just to give them a little more durability, but for now I'm just testing it out. Obviously these still need dividers, and the good thing is that I still have all that space. So let me show you what else I'm thinking of moving over here. Okay, as I've been going through the embellishments, I've been showing you that I'm keeping some of them in iris bins, and this is where most of those iris bins are living. So they've always been here. I used to store both embellishments and paper by theme, so not much has changed there. I've just split the categories around a little bit, like I'm going to need to make some new labels. But then what I did to make more room over where my other cardstock storage is in those that vertical kind of storage is I moved my solid papers in here temporarily. I think they start from about here down to about there, and I have, excuse the mess, I have some solid papers in here that I need to find a home for. I don't use these all that often, and this is way easier to get into than those bags. So what I want to do is put these in bags and add them to the closet. If I run out of closet space, I'd rather move some of those papers into here. So for instance, if I had Christmas, I would have a Christmas and winter bin of embellishments, and then I would have another bin with just the cardstock. If that's how it works out, I don't know. We have to see how this plays out, right? The other option is, I will show you down here what I could move around. Again, this is a no judgment zone, you guys. I got stuff everywhere. So these are those bins I was telling you about where I've got stuff stored vertically, and I have a few bins here. The majority of them is over on the other calyx unit. And then I moved some of my other folders and stuff over here because my die cut sticker binders have taken up more space. So this used to be where my die cut sticker binders are, and I will show you what that looks like now. Okay, so this is what my die cut sticker binders are looking like, and you can tell this shelf is pretty full. There's a couple that still need some washi labels, working on it. I'm not finished going through all my embellishments yet, just not. I needed a break, which means I'm probably going to need more space, so everything could still be shifting. I might end up taking this paper storage rack out if I need that space, or I may just be shifting all of this cardstock somewhere else. I don't know yet. I have to see how this all plays out. Again, it's just one great big domino shuffle. But in any event, that's what this is looking like. I'm really pleased with this. This is right behind my desk, really accessible. Ideally, I would love it up, maybe at this level, and shift everything down. Like I said, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. The other option is to move this over to the one that I just previously showed you, where I have those other folders, and have those go into the iris bins. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. All I know is I'm just going to, you know, shift things around as they make sense, and then I will deal with whatever doesn't make sense at the end. But the first thing I want to do is move that 12 by 12 cardstock into Ziploc bags to hang in the closet. As I'm transitioning my solid cardstock into those bags, I am going to pull out a few sheets and add them to my colored section. I'm just going to put them at the front before all the patterns. Just kind of a reminder that I have them. The only ones that I might do a little more of are the neutrals, and mostly I'm going to keep all my craft color or crumb cake from Stampin' Up! and River Rock, also from Stampin' Up. I'm going to put all that I have there because those are really great neutrals. Everything else, I'm just putting a couple sheets of each color, and we're going to call that good. So I'm going to do that for all the colored cardstock. Okay, so this is what it is going to look like, minus the tags are not, or the tabs are not all fully labeled yet. So this one I just recycled a label. It says miscellaneous purples, but really this is just going to be purple cardstock. And then I've got all the solids, approximately 2 of each color, and any odds and ends that I had that didn't fit with a grouping. And then I'll have like the patterns after that. So all of my colors are done this way now. So that feels good. And then any extra stock that I have, I've just kind of grouped, you know, in sections that will fit in these bags. And it's pretty easy to go in and pull out 1 or 2 sheets, so that's not too bad. And I don't use these a ton, so this will work. And I'm going to show you how I attach these to the hangers. Okay, so these are just metal hangers that I bought off of Amazon. They're more sturdy than the ones you get like from the dry cleaner. And basically all I am doing is wrapping the bag around the hanger and then taking 2 binder clips and I just clip it on. This works for me because I have space in my closet. I rent, and so I don't have like a perfect closet organizer in there, but this works and I can just hang these up. Now, I left the labels and dividers in here. At some point, again, when I'm going through and fine-tuning my system, this will be hanging in the closet, and I might put on the side facing out, I might put the colors in there. I don't know if I will or not. Mostly it's like I've got 1 bag for pink, 1 bag for red, 1 for each of the colors. Occasionally it may span over 2, but it's pretty obvious. So I think this will work for now. We'll fine-tune the labeling at a later date. I do also have a pretty big stack of cardstock that I am purging. Mostly it's because they have some sort of discoloration on them. So you can see, and that's just fading from the sun. That is a risk you take when you have your cardstock out. Now, I do have mine on a shelf, and I put a blackout curtain behind it. And I think since that has happened, it's cut down on this, but there was already some damage done before I had done that. Now, is this cardstock still usable? Absolutely, right? I could easily cut this down to like an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. But to be honest, you guys, I have so much cardstock. I feel okay with letting this go. So this is going in the purge pile. And I think that is where we're going to leave off today. I'm going to get these all hung up, and I will show you one last clip of the closet. Okay, I hope you guys can see this. Sorry about the lighting, but basically from here to here are all my colored cardstocks in those bags now. I'm going to put a divider up here like I've done over here. I still have a little bit of space, not a ton, but I still have a space that I would like to maximize. I just haven't quite figured out what I want to put there yet. And over here I have, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 empty bins. So that's good. I don't know if I'm actually gaining any space all said and done, but I feel like it's better organized. I hope that makes sense. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. I still have stuff like this to go through, so you never know. And I also have, like I said, these containers here that maybe I can shift into the closet. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, more stuff. Let me show you over on the main paper side. So this is what it's looking like over here. It is getting pretty full. Most of these bins don't have a lot of room in them anymore. I did, like I said, add a solid cardstock section in front of each color. So this is pretty much done, I think. Unless I find more stuff, you never know. But they definitely do all need labels. And that, my friends, is where I'm going to leave off for today's video. I hope you are inspired. Don't be afraid to shake things up. And I'd love to hear below if you have shaken something up in the past. What did you do and how did it turn out? Thanks again for hanging out with me. And until next time, happy organizing.